Ladies and gentle brothers, welcome to a very unique episode of the Kayfabe Corner with your host Stige Lebaka. And of course, I couldn't do this alone. I'm with...
the Don, the multi-talented.
It's very unique because today we're not sitting next to each other. We're sitting across from each other.
Yeah.
The beef was getting real, my brother.
Bro.
We were arguing a lot about Roman Reigns. It was about to turn physical.
But you were so wrong.
I was wrong.
So many things. Yeah, so...
I was wrong. Let's recap it.
Are you going to apologize though?
To who?
To me.
For what?
And my people.
Your people who? I'm not apologizing to anybody, bro. Let's recap. Okay, I'm sorry, Don Sergio. I was wrong. I was so wrong.
And next time when I speak, you listen. Deal?
No deal.
Damn.
Alright. No
Listen,
deal.
so
let's recap WrestleMania Night 1. It started off with the United States Championship. We're going Austin Theory versus John Cena. What was our prediction? We both predicted that
Theory was gonna win.
We both...
Didn't you say Cena? Hey! Didn't you say Cena?
We both predicted that Austin Theory would retain his United States Championship. I remember this vividly.
Yeah.
And he retained his United States Championship by very questionable means.
Questionable?
Yeah, he was Austin Suarez. He was Austin Tyson. He was Hannibal Lecter in that match. He was biting.
He did what he had to do, though.
John Cena at every point of the match. Referee bump, of course. You know how much I hate those.
Okay.
Was a referee bump.
We're gonna talk about that.
We'll have a
referee bumps. We're gonna talk about that.
How do you feel about the referee bumps?
They make the match entertaining.
But 3 cards, I think, on the WrestleMania, 3 matches on the WrestleMania card had referee bumps. At some point, it gets
think
tedious.
a WrestleMania without a referee bump is not really a WrestleMania.
It's not just WrestleMania though. It's almost every single premium live event there's a referee bump.
But haven't you seen when a champion is a heel, you know, you're bound to get these.
All I'm saying is I think there needs to be more creative ways for heels to find nefarious ways to win.
Remember,
that's what I'm saying.
Like heels, they need to be nefarious. They
Sure.
need to be, you know, that.
But
So
there are more creative ways.
how?
Hey man, let's not get into that.
see?
Okay, it's fine. There was a referee bump. It's fine. There was a referee bump. Austin Theory hit the low blow on John Cena.
As expected.
But he retained his United States Championship. The biggest win in Austin Theory's career, you think?
Yeah, the biggest.
Sure. Beating a 16-time world champion.
Bro.
Alright, I get you. Up next, we had the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team WrestleMania Showcase match. We had Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders versus the Street Profits. You owe me an apology.
I'm sorry.
For what? And say it with your chest.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
I really thought Braun Strowman was gonna win. And
How did you think Braun Strowman and Ricochet...
Like, look at the team chemistry. Look at the momentum. For someone who likes to reference and quote momentum, look at the momentum that Ricochet and Braun had building up to this match. They even won at SmackDown.
Sure, but they didn't have more momentum than the Street Profits. The Street Profits
Remember what we said about the
arguably...
Profits, though?
They're arguably not only the hottest tag team in the WWE right now, they are the hottest singles competitors as well. They have double momentum.
Dawkins
on
is
their
not
side.
really a singles competitor.
He has momentum as a singles competitor. He's not really a singles competitor,
I think
but
Ford, not Dawkins.
there you go, taking away the lifespan of a wrestler again. But okay, the Street Profits picked up...
I'm sorry.
The Street Profits picked up a very impressive win.
Yeah,
very impressive win.
What did you think of Strowman?
I mean, Strowman, they put on a good show, man. Strowman going to the top rope was crazy.
Yo.
That was crazy.
I was going to talk about that.
Yeah, no, Strowman taking a chance going up to the top rope. We had never seen Braun Strowman do that. You know, so everybody had a good showing, man. Ricochet was ricocheting all over the ring like he usually does.
Like who jumps like that? Who flies like that,
nobody.
dog?
But I think it's time for Ricochet to now stray into a singles program and properly this time.
But he was there.
Yeah, but I mean
didn't
properly.
work.
No, but I mean properly now.
What is properly?
Properly is the first time we saw him go after the United States Championship and actually win it. Do you remember that run?
Yeah.
That
Did he also go for the
Intercontinental Championship? Won that. But the United States Championship run was done A1. I think that run was done properly. So if Ricochet can go into a program like that and it gets done properly, then I think he's in line to becoming one of the best wrestlers in the WWE.
By far, he's the best high flyer right now in the WWE.
I have to,
in
agree
my
with you.
opinion.
I have to agree with you. So the Street Profits picked up the win. Don Sergio, you were wrong. I was right.
You like giving him wrong. This guy likes it.
I think they're definitely in line for a tag team championship match. Because we have brand new tag team champions. But we're going to get to that. Next up on the card, we had a very entertaining match between Seth Rollins and Logan Paul.
Dog, I think, you know what, ne? Because you're such a great writer, ne? I think you should just write an apology because you're going to apologize so many times.
Oh, keep quiet. The score is 1-1. I was wrong. You were wrong. The score is 1-1.
Already the score...
No. The score is actually 2-1. Because I was right about the Austin Theory match.
Alright.
I was right about the Street Profits match.
Alright.
You were right about the Austin Theory match so far.
Okay, sharp. And I was right about this match.
Okay, you were right about the Logan Paul. So we even Steven. That's fine. I was wrong.
So how long do you think we're going to be even,
We were
Stevie?
both wrong. It's fine. So what did you think about the Seth Rollins Logan Paul match?
What? I told him about Seth.
He did.
I told you, dog.
He did.
Seth can't. Logan is not meant for beating megastars like Seth.
That's
and the
not
likes.
true. That's not true.
You see, let's just say this: whoever Logan is gonna fight next, he most probably gonna beat, and I don't think that's gonna be like
I think the problem is that Logan Paul has been put in so many high-profile matches.
Yeah,
and he's only had how many matches in the
I
WWE?
think three
or four.
Yeah,
three or four matches,
right?
Against high-profile people
You
that
understand?
you don't expect him to beat.
You understand?
But he showed out and showed up in every single one of those
Kudos
matches.
to him. But imagine him beating Seth. Like, think about it, dog.
Yeah, I
think about it.
Yeah, no, I get you. You're right. I was
We're
wrong.
talking about a former champion here.
You're right.
The Beast Slayer.
You are right.
Come on, get
you
out
are
here,
right.
dog. Get out of here.
Seth Rollins picking up the win against Logan Paul. That entrance by Logan Paul, ziplining, reminded me of Mr. WrestleMania himself, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. That was an incredible
we need
entrance.
to give whoever's working on these entrances.
Oh my goodness
props,
gracious me!
because
And that WrestleMania stage looked
wow.
impeccable. But anyway, congratulations to Seth Rollins on picking up the win against Logan Paul. Next up, we had the match of Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus versus the team of Damage Control.
Do you think Trish is gonna turn heel?
I don't. I think.
What if Lita?
I think Becky and Lita might lose the tag team championships
To who?
very soon.
To who?
Maybe Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Hey, man. Dog, stop it. Stop it,
They might
man.
lose the tag team titles against to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
No.
What's the next step?
That team is not working. It might be the turning point where Raquel turns heel.
Wait, that's night 2.
Okay,
yeah, that's night 2.
But man, okay.
The match. How did you feel about the match?
Well, the match was good. It's WrestleMania.
I feel like from the beginning of night 1, the Austin Theory match, the showcase match, the Seth Rollins match, there was so much momentum. This was the first match on the card that I felt like, I started looking at my phone. I started getting distracted.
Really?
Yeah. This was the first match that kind of...
He's skating on thin ice, bro. He's skating on thin ice.
This was the one match at night 1 where I felt like the momentum dipped a little bit. The ladies did an amazing job. kudos to them. Always respect the WWE superstars and what they do in the ring. But in terms of momentum of the card, I felt like that was the dip. But, Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus picked up the win. We were wrong.
Yeah. We were wrong.
We were wrong. Let's take that L.
What
Next
do you
up,
think is gonna happen with this Becky and Lita team plus Trish?
like I said, maybe Becky and Lita are gonna lose their tag team titles. For all we know, Lita's the one that's gonna turn heel. Because
What if Becky,
maybe, we don't know. We'll see. Next up, we have the match of Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio, one of the most entertaining matches on the card.
Dominic got whipped by his daddy. He got whipped like
No. He got whipped like a little child.
Yes.
And that was such a feel-good moment.
Bro.
I thought Dominic was going to win. I was wrong. And I wanted to see Dominic lose.
Dog, like how do you go against your father?
Yeah,
you don't, dog. you don't. I mean, guys, think about it, dog.
I realized when they were in the ring that I want Dominic to lose.
He had to lose.
That throwing the drink at Aaliyah and telling his mom to shut up
Bro.
at WrestleMania in front of 80,000 fans.
Bro.
That was
He
crazy.
deserved
Yeah.
whatever you got.
Yeah, no, he definitely deserved
I mean, this
that.
guy spends. Dog, how do you spend 2 minutes? The holding cells,
fine. Okay, fine.
And then
fine.
your entrance at WrestleMania.
He was handcuffed.
He was handcuffed.
in the back of a
6
correctional
cops.
service.
Joe.
Yo, you gotta love Dominic
Dog.
Mysterio, bro. You gotta love
6
ex-condom.
cops. Him,
Nah,
Dog, you're
but
not
shout out to the newly crowned WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio for picking up that win. Very well deserved.
Did you love the entrance though?
That was
Viva la raza, bro.
goodness. Did I not lose my mind when I heard Viva la Raza?
Bro.
First up, he came in the lowrider with Snoop Dogg, and they were
Snoop,
playing
yeah.
Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Nothing But a G
Ain't
Thing.
nothing
ne?
but yeah.
And then it turned into the Latino heat, Viva la Raza,
Yo.
and then the Buyaka.
Yo.
That was awesome. And him bringing back the Latin World Order with...
Hey!
WrestleMania was good, huh? WrestleMania was really good. Yo, shout out to Rey Mysterio.
WrestleMania, though, you missed out.
Next up, we have the match of Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. What a match. What a match this was. A couple times in that match, I thought Charlotte Flair broke her neck. That's how intense the match was.
Damn.
What a match. That I can see why they made a case for that match being the main event.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
But do you think it deserved?
If we're going match for match, if we're going strictly off of the match and removing the story, Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley should have been the main event.
Okay.
If we're going strictly about because that match, and it was 1-on-1, it was just them in the ring. That match was incredible. And you were wrong.
Okay. Bro, but we really need to talk about this. Okay, but it's night 2. Okay,
These are the starting stages. Shout out to Rhea Ripley for capturing the very well deserved SmackDown Women's Championship.
But how do you
win.
think it's gonna pan out? I mean, I'm trying to.
She's gonna be the dominant champion in the women's division? That's how it's gonna pan
Really?
out. I think it's gonna run until. This is me fantasy booking. Oh, but the WWE doesn't do the SmackDown versus Raw thing at Survivor Series anymore. I thought we were gonna get Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair, SmackDown Women's Champion versus Raw Women's Champion, head to head, and then maybe.
Do you think Hunter would just?
Yeah, no. Since they changed it to War Games, that might be just fantasy booking, but who knows? Who knows? I think she's gonna be a dominant SmackDown Women's Champion. That's the story. Yeah.
And I think, because I'm trying to picture Rhea as a champion within the Judgment
Day.
Yeah.
It's gonna work.
Dominic is gonna be,
Look, the landscape of the WWE has changed immensely. We have new tag team champions, like I keep saying, and I'm gonna keep rubbing. And I'm gonna keep saying until you understand my point about the bloodline disintegrating. This was the night where the bloodline was supposed to completely disintegrate. But we'll get to that
what
later.
happened?
We'll get to that later. It's fine. Shout out to Rhea Ripley for capturing the SmackDown
So
Women's
Dominic
Championship.
is gonna be like the little devil.
Dom should go to NXT.
Nah.
Dom should go to NXT
And do what?
and contend for the NXT Championship.
No.
He should.
Nah.
Why not? Or maybe the North American
He's
Championship.
good where he's at right now.
We'll see.
What's up?
We'll see. We had the match of Pat McAfee versus The Miz, the surprise match.
In pop
Pat
match.
of the impromptu match between Pat McAfee and The Miz. Do you care about this match?
Do I?
It was pretty entertaining.
Eh-heh.
I was hoping I would hear L.A. Knight and L.A. Knight would pop up at WrestleMania
And do
his
what
thing.
then like do
He's
with the Miz?
so popular,
Yeah.
Have an impromptu match with The Miz instead of Pat McAfee, but I get it. The WWE was after
Yo.
numbers and popularity and stuff like that. What's up?
I'm just thinking about Pat, dog. Byron doesn't like, not Byron, man.
Corey Graves.
Yeah, Corey doesn't
yeah.
like.
Maybe Corey Graves and Pat McAfee should have a match.
I
So
think Corey's isn't like
he's an ex wrestler.
Yeah, he's an ex-wrestler, but,
Yeah.
like, his
So
injury-
maybe they could have a match. Let's move on to the main event so I can see your sour face. So I can see your sour face when I announce that we have brand new WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions. The Usos suffered a loss to
As for
Kevin
suffered
Owens.
a loss.
They did suffer a loss
Really?
to the team of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Why would Sammy kick Jimmy like?
Yo, at
Jay,
some
3
point,
times.
at some point in the match, it felt like it was just Sami Zayn and Jey
And
Uso
Jay,
in the
yeah.
ring. Like it was so cinematic.
Yeah.
It was so well done. At some point, it felt like the whole world stopped and it was
but
just Sami Zayn.
Why
and-
would he give him 3 haluva cakes? Though?
Cause he's making a point.
What point?
That
though?
was Sami Zayn making a point.
What point?
I chose you, I loved you, I protected you, and you stabbed me in the back.
No, Sammy was gonna stab him in the back at some point.
Step out of character.
Nah.
Step out of character. Do you know how loyal Sami Zayn was to the bloodline?
Bro, we all know why Sammy was loyal. Or why at least he chose to be loyal.
Because?
He had nowhere else to go.
Sure. And he was
Yeah.
loyal nonetheless.
Was he though?
He was very loyal. Until Roman
Bro, like-
Reigns until Roman Reigns tried to make him go against his nature.
Bro.
And betray one of his closest friends.
Yeah, but like Sammy needed to choose.
Look,
Is it the bloodline or
my
your little bromance with Kevin?
my answer to your question is Sami Zayn was making a point. I loved you, I chose you, and you stabbed me in the back. And that's
Bro,
what they deserve.
you were gonna
The
stab me in the
Usos-
back
Just let
at
me
some
just
point.
let me say this loud and proud. The Usos lost their undisputed tag team
For
championships.
how long though?
For as long as Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn decide to hold the tag team championships. And that was the night 1 card, ladies and gentlemen. I am so happy. I am so happy that at least the Usos lost. Because we all know what happened at night 2. That's coming up in the next video. We're gonna cover night 2 of WrestleMania.
Next is gonna be so fun.
And it's gonna be very interesting. Thank you so much, ladies and
Thank you so
gentlemen,
much, guys.
for joining the Kayfabe Corner
Yeah.
for this WrestleMania Night 1 review. Out of 10, how much would you rate
Yo.
Night 1?
Night
Specifically
one.
Night 1.
8.
Night 1 is a solid 9.5, eh?
8.
Why?
Because of Pat and Snoop.
That's such an-
Snoop was at night 2, right?
Yeah, Snoop was Night 2.
Yeah.
That was such an insignificant part of Night 1.
But okay,
bro.
let me just step out of character. Character. I think I'm gonna give, solid 9.5.
It was a 9.5.
Because it exceeded my expectations, to be honest.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely. And I thought night 2 was gonna be a great card, but night 1 delivered. It's almost like they were proving a point. But come after this and let's see what happens. So shout out to y'all for
Can't wait to
tuning
see
in.
your face when we do night 2. But
It's-
anyway, guys,
it's fine.
shoda.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
tuning into the
much.
Kayfabe Corner.
Yo,
Yeah.
hit the comment section. Get at me. For those who are not exposed to the Kayfabe Corner, subscribe, guys. Subscribe for more content. right?
Look at him trying to take my job. Yo, thank you so much for... Look at him trying to do my job. Thank you so much for tuning into the Kayfabe Corner. It's all love, my brother. You know it's all love.
You, dog.
And it's all love to all of you. Thank you so much for joining. See you at night too.